Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Makakadas, the belongs apostles and elders of great Stone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim and Aqua. Of course, before we to you, I salute the hopeful Allah. Yeah, man, this the brother desire want back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. You know, I want to touch on something in the news, you know, of this little paper right here. You know, this in our country called it this newspaper called the Tribune in our country, Bahamas, right? And what's really going on over here with juice, man? You know, they strike me on my other page. You know, they strike me on my other page, but nevertheless, the words still have to come out. And the exhaust is hued by this word every time. Alright? The truth is out there, man, for those who want to go and take the juice. Alright? But, hey, we know the time where that work upon us right now is only going to get worse. Because you have people in the healthcare game taking that juice, man. And they ain't down with it. Alright? So it's going to be a lot of resistance and a revolt coming, you know, against, basically the government. But nevertheless, let me just go on to this quick, you know, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Nurses, don't try to force job on us. This is what nurses saying, you know, because they're on the front line battling. You know, it says Chief Medical Officer Dr. Pearl McMillan's assertion that mandatory vaccine for health care workers is under consideration was yesterday criticized, even though vaccine hesitancy, particularly among medical workers, continue to be a challenge. Many in the sector remain hesitant to receive the shot at a time when 93 people are in the hospital battling Crown Royal 19 and cases are surging across the country. The resurgence has led to a strain on public health facilities and reimposition of harsher restrictions in New Providence and Grand Mama along the north and central Luton and Gluten Harbor Island. As a result, recommendations have been put forward to consider making vaccination mandatory for healthcare workers, Dr. McMillan said Friday. I do not have the exact percentage, but we recognize the need for that grouping to be on board with vaccination in. Alright. Okay. But that's the front part of the page. Alright. It's just the front part of the page. Alright, but hey, at the end of the day, we know it's gonna be a lot of resistance because a lot of people ain't down with this juice. Alright, they ain't down with this juice. Alright, they are not down with this juice or even taking this juice. So we know the times we're coming into, you know what I mean? And it ain't no joke. Alright, people, you tell people, you know what I mean, don't take the waters. But people, you know, wanna seek to try and make it in this life. Alright, choosing to love the cares of this world. Alright, and at the end of the day, you can have a lot of people would basically take this juice, man. Alright, you know. But let's see what Yahweh Shai say, man. Morning. What Yahweh Shai said, you know. This Luke 17 and 33. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life, shall preserve it. So these people out here, they seek to save their life because they can take his job, but a lot of people ain't gonna take this. Alright? A lot of people ain't gonna take it. The ones who take it, they're the ones who seek to save their life in this world. Alright? And all this right here, this is prophecy, man, because it's gonna lead to this. Alright, according to the scripture. Alright, just like other countries, basically, against these mandatory, jobbing. Alright, this is gonna happen right here. The same thing also when it comes to the forefront. Alright, when it's being pushed to the forefront on the jobs and everything on this side, the Bahamas. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world. We've seen a lot of earthquakes and we've seen a lot of uproars in France, to England, to over there in Africa. All over this is happening. And it's going to get worse because it's going to reach to America. When it reaches to America, ain't long for it to reach there. And it's going to come here too. There's a lot of protests and all kind of different things, uproars with these mandatory jobs. So ain't no difference. So, that's why we measure time diligently, by filter everything back to the scriptures. Alright? That's why we focus on prophecy. Alright? Because, be some bad times coming up. A lot of people just asleep, don't know what's going on, but we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem. But I just want to bring it out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem, because these nurses, they ain't having it. Yeah, man. Shalom.